The more hits we play, the more hits we get. URLradio.net. Stacy Sturm.
It's Steven Tyler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen that new Burger King commercial with Steven Tyler? It's pretty funny. He's like working the drive-thru, handing out food, taking orders.
Nice.
Sneaking, chicken tenders. Yeah. Sneaking tenders.
I always said if I made it big doing something,
yeah,
I would get a job at a place like that and just work like fries. And like even if I work hard and they want to like give me a promotion to like assistant fry manager or whatever, I would just turn it down and be like, you know what? I take pride in the fries that I make.
I do this very well.
Yeah.
This is my specialty.
Exactly.
Fries.
Right.
That is the worst
I don't want the extra
position in the entire fast food restaurant.
Fries?
Hate it. And here's the thing. They always seem to throw you for training on fries first. At least they did at McDonald's. They threw you in on fries first. Now, here's the thing. Yeah. You have a 16, 17-year-old, never worked probably a job ever. You're going to give them dangerous 600-degree oil to work.
Right.
Bad.
Yeah.
Really, really bad. Yeah. And they don't know the volume of the store. They're not familiar. So, like I remember when I started, I was the worst fry person ever. I dropped maybe 2 baskets around 11:30, like, oh. Then all of a sudden they're like, we need 8 large. We need... And like, a basket takes care of like maybe 3 orders of large fries. So all of a sudden they're like, geez, you need to drop more fries. I'm like, hey, why don't you train a person in?
Right.
16. Yeah. I'm thinking 2 baskets of fries when there's 2 people in the lobby. That's going to be super great.
Friday, bring in the guy that was the GM at the time. Let's grill him. Get it?
Grill him.
Grill him.
Got it. Yeah. But it just doesn't make sense. That's the job they start you on.
Yeah.
Not drive-through where you take an order.
That's
and have
why
basically no responsibility.
I encourage people to work at Subway. There's no fryers.
And no hot oil. That's
exactly.
Good. Yeah.
There is hot soup.
Burn your hands, possibly.
Or your crotch.
Yeah. Oh, I still have a huge... I wonder if I still have a scar. No, I don't. But it's gone. I used to have a horrible scar.
I use cocoa butter.
Oh, my God. Let me tell you about this miracle product now called... No, I seriously did, though. Maybe it's on this arm. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
See, I still have a scar here from... they don't tell you, too, that when the oil starts to get low and you put new oil in, now they have like these little jugs you pour in. But you used to have this big scooper of lard you just threw in there. They don't tell you that you need to ease that in very, very slowly.
You don't just throw it in?
Yeah.
I would have thrown it in.
That's exactly what I did.
I would have assumed it's hot enough, it'll melt it.
Right.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, no. It does splash up at you. So I burned my arm terribly.
Did you cry?
No, but I think I said, what the... beep.
You could have said it, though, just now.
I could have, but I didn't want
I
to.
know.
And so then there was a couple people like, oh, yeah, man, when you put that oil in. Oh, thanks. Way to train a kid in.
Exactly. And that's why kids aren't allowed to do brain surgery anymore. Because I remember, like, my buddy was hired, like, at 14 with a work permit. And they're like, yeah, you just cut open the head and just do this. And nobody really gave him any training. And there's, like, 5 dead people because of him.
Such an idiot.
Speaking of people, I've lost a lot of faith in humanity this morning.
Why? What happened?
Well, because I parked in the parking garage. And I was walking out. And normally people hold the door for you. This chick totally didn't. She just whipped it open and let it slam in my face. So then I held it open for the lady behind me, which I had to wait extra long for.
Right.
But she said thank you, so that redeemed a little bit of it, right? Mm-hmm. Then I'm walking across the street, and this lady sees me walking, but knew that she could pull up in front of me a little bit more to make her right turn on red.
She was going to cut you off. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so I
was here first.
I had to go around her.
Yeah, isn't that nice?
And I'm like, you know what? You're ugly, for one. For 2, I don't know where you have to be in such a damn hurry right now.
Yeah.
But I wish you would have hit me because I would sue you. So then, I keep walking and It just turns into a common occurrence with people in the dang cutting me off.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's like I'm not good looking enough for them to like just stop traffic.
Or they're just driving around oblivious like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They obviously need their coffee.
Yeah, you're probably right. Was the sun in their eyes or something, maybe?
I doubt it.
Oh, okay.
Not only that, I'm dark. Okay? So I'm like an eclipse to the sun.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, Saturday night,
They're racist.
I think that's it. They're like, you know what? This is America, and we're gonna take you guys out.
We're going to take
Make
out
it
the
look like an
damn
accident.
terrorist.
No, Saturday night as I'm getting done with the wedding dance, I'm parked across the street from the hall, so I go to get my car to whip it around the corner so I can start loading up my stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm about halfway across the street, and I hear around the corner of the AmVets, kid turning, gotta be going like 30, 35 miles an hour. Unfortunately, I was very close to the corner.
Yeah.
I didn't have a lot of warning. If I hadn't, for some reason, I don't know how this happened. It's the grace of God, Kameran Ollie.
I believe it.
For some reason, if I had taken probably 3 more steps, this little asshole would have hit me.
Really?
And, like, seriously, just mowed me over like I was nothing. He had no idea. He was going so fast. And I just, for some reason, as soon as I heard the tire squeal, I, like, stopped dead in my tracks. Get that? Dead in my tracks.
Ba-doom.
I stopped dead in my tracks, and sure enough, he turned the corner and missed me by maybe, like, 2 feet. Oh, my God.
Do you know how much money you would have got if he would have hit you?
It wouldn't matter. I'm dead. How much
No, you
family
wouldn't
would my
have-
money have gotten?
Let's say you would have broke a leg.
Oh, my God, no. He'd have killed me. He'd have thrown me like a rag doll. He was going really fast around the corner. He'd have hit me just
But let's say you lived.
head on.
Let's say you lived.
Okay?
You'd make a lot of money.
Yeah.
I would take a concussion.
Provided the little jerk had insurance, but no, I
yeah,
wouldn't
but you
want
could
that
sue
for
his
anything in the
parents,
world.
right? If he was a minor.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And so then I thought, little jerk, or I thought maybe it was a drunk driver. Well, then I realized after another kid comes cruising around the corner, they're cruising Maine.
Duh. Yeah.
That's where they turn around. See, when we cruised Maine, we used to turn around in the big boy lot and just go back down Maine. They go around the corner now.
They banned that.
Oh, my God. But at least then you slowed down. You went into the parking lot, you slowed down. Sometimes we bought fries. And then you went out. Now these kids are screeching around the corner
responsible Maine
100 miles an
cruisers.
hour. We were.
Yeah.
We were fun. We were socially responsible. We were even fiscally responsible. We supported the big boy.
That's true.
I can't tell you how many things of fries and gravy I had when I was
Yeah.
cruising
I like
around.
Big Boy.
I know.
Yeah,
But now these kids turn around the corner by the AmVets there.
Mm-hmm.
I said, my God, what if it had been like there was a little kid running around after the dance? What if they'd been crossing?
Yeah.
They'd have been gone.
Yeah. You should have called the cops.
I didn't. I just loaded up my stuff and went home.
Hey, they're here to
Just tired.
protect and serve.
I was afraid they were going to bust me for window tint.
Yeah, I heard you got pulled over for that.
I did.
Factory tint.
Yo,
right?
Warren G.
Factory tint, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's so stupid.
I got a ticket for it.
That's too dark.
That's too dark.
It came from the factory.
It doesn't matter.
When did they change the law just recently? Every car has tint now.
I don't know. But they took this little device thing. I rolled down my window. They shot it, and
Yeah.
it was 5% over what it needed to be.
Hey, you know what? We should play the Star Spangled Banner right now. Because, you know what? I've never had more pride in America.
America. This
Than
is
this
America.
You know, land of the free my butt.
Land of the free as long as...
Syrians.
Tint's not
Syrians are in a better position than we are.
When he pulled me over, he said, do you know why I'm pulling you over? I hate it when they ask you that, because what are you supposed to give them extra ammunition?
I would have just turned around and been like, the meth lab and back.
My little guy was with me, too. And Ty was in the back seat. And as soon as I saw the lights on, I said, what the hell? So I pulled over. I said, And Ty goes, Mom, don't argue with him. Don't argue with them. Whatever you do, Mom, just don't argue with them. I'm like, what?
Because he's seen so much about police brutality in America. I mean, we're on the 20-year anniversary of Rodney King. You know that, right?
I should have pulled over, got a beating.
Hell yeah, dude.
Taking one for Rodney! me.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, but he asked me, he goes, do you know why I pulled you over? I said, I got to be honest, this time, no, I don't. Like, I've been pulled over a lot. I wasn't speeding. I didn't run anything. I have no idea what's going on. He goes, I need to measure your window tint. And I said, I was looking around for, like, Ashton Kutcher.
Right? I mean, seriously, like, hey, somebody's punking me, right?
I have never, ever heard of that. And here's the thing. I've been pulled over several times in the past, honestly, for speeding. I've gotten at least 3 or 4 speeding tickets in the past couple of years. We've had this car for 8 years.
Yeah.
So
other cops have seen you.
Nobody's ever said anything to me at all.
Well, because it's not bad. Look at it.
I know.
You know, I would have stopped at that point and been like, slow day, officer.
I didn't. I was just like, I was still waiting for like you to jump out and be like pranking me.
Right.
You know, so
that
I wasn't
would be
gonna,
a good one
I wasn't
to
going to
do.
give you any ammunition. I sat there. I was like,
see, the thing is,
going
though,
on?
you have to give the ammunition because if it was a situation like that and it was on video, the coolest thing would have been your face
just
saying,
flip out.
Really? Slow day, officer? I don't know. I would have been pissed. I would have been livid.
I was just a little surprised.
I would have just thrown everything.
Then do you know what
at
I
him.
got really mad at is somebody told me, well, it's the part of town you were driving in. What?
Oh.
This is Bismarck,
Yeah.
really? They said, yeah, if they can't see in your window, if they don't know who you are, like if they can't see that you're like a little middle-aged mommy driving around in your car, they might pull you over. Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's
But
that's
okay.
not being able to profile. That's anti-profiling.
Right. But that in the same respect,
Yeah.
he gave you a ticket.
Yeah.
He could have just been like, all right,
Could have gave me a warning.
I realize you bought your car like this. So obviously car salesmen are selling illegal cars. Let's
maybe-
revolt, everybody. Let's not buy from car dealerships anymore. Let's make our own cars to ensure that the police department is happy. Let's bring a cop in here and talk to him about this.
Well, I think the problem
Friday.
is I did buy it from a car place here in town, but they got it from Minnesota. So maybe Minnesota has different rules
But
than
it's
we do.
not bad. I've seen darker.
I
This guy
know.
right here has got darker than that.
I know.
But that's a Lexus, so, you know, Lexus isn't going to get pulled over. Honda CRV, pulled it over.
Especially an old one,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I mean, you're obviously...
I'm obviously a gangster.
I don't know. It would have been funny, though. You know why I pulled you over? Freebasing?
Is it the kilo of Coke?
Did you see me give the blowy to the guy a couple of blocks away for $50?
I swear I didn't get paid for that at all.
No, that was my money. He just held on to it for me.
And I'm not technically selling drugs. I give them away. I have one overhead sponsor, and I just give them away to people.
Right? That's how
Yeah.
it is, so it's okay.
It's the new method of dealing drugs. Yeah.
See, and that's just it. What could
I
he have
was just
done to you if
surprised,
you would have
eh?
said? Because he gave you a ticket anyway. What worse could he have done to you if you would have been like, "Oh, the meth lab in back"? Like, he would have just been pissed. But you know, he was going to give you a ticket anyway, so at least
I
you
was
would have got
hoping
yours.
though I
in.
wasn't going to get a ticket.
You shouldn't have got a ticket. I would fight it.
I didn't
Did
want
you
to
pay
pop
for it?
off. Yeah.
Damn it, Stacy! I would have went to the courthouse with you.
Well, and here's the thing. I could have fought it, and I absolutely could have won.
Yeah.
Because the judge I would have got is actually my mom's boss. So I could have actually
Corruption
just
everywhere, dude.
I know. I could have just walked into Bill's office technically and said, "Hey, Bill, how about a warning?" You know?
No, I would have came with you, and I would have
Really?
caused a ruckus. I'd have been like, Bill, let's get Officer Douchebag in here right now, and let's ask him why he's not out preventing murders, but instead pulling over middle-aged women. And yes, I said middle-aged and not overaged. Well, you're a mom. I could call you middle-aged.
Yeah, I guess, except I'm only 37.
You're only going to live to be 70, so chill out. You're middle-aged.
But how did he know? How did he know I was going to be like a middle? He probably thought I was like a crazy teenager.
Maybe he
or
thought
a
you were
drug
super
dealer.
hot.
No, I don't.
Because if I was a cop, I'd pull over all hot chicks. Just in the off chance that one of them would be like, is there anything I could do to get out of this?
Do you know why I stopped you? You know, I need to write you out a ticket for just being too hot.
Yeah, I'd like to run your license plates.
How about we get in the back of my vehicle? Yeah.
I have a video camera. I'm going to put this in evidence locker 3.
You know what, though? Okay, so did you hear about that that police officer that he pulled over a gal and thought she was attractive? So he ended up writing her out a ticket anyway. But he got her address, of course. And so then he swung by her apartment after hours and asked her out. Said, I don't know if you remember me, but I pulled you over
and gave you a ticket?
Yeah. And she flipped out. She called the police, got a restraining order on him, everything. And it's like, oh, my God. You could have just said, no, I don't want to go out to dinner.
She didn't have to pay the ticket then, I bet, huh? Right? I don't know, Stace. I would probably do the same thing.
She
That's
just
scary
flipped
as hell.
out. Yeah.
He abused his power to find out where she lived and showed up to ask her out. That's scary.
Yeah.
Just because they're cops doesn't mean they're not murderers and rapists.
But isn't that like every romantic movie you ever see?
You know, you're right. Every single romantic movie involves stalking, because if I did any of the things that they do in those movies, they would get a restraining order on me so fast. Like, who the hell is this guy? Right?
But doesn't that sound like it'd be like a great premise for a romantic movie?
Yeah.
Cop pulls her over, they joke around a little bit. He decides he's going to take a chance. So he drives by her house a couple times and is like, not today. I can't ask her out today. Goes by the next day and people are like, yeah, stop. Ask her out. Ask her out. You know, you're cheering for the stalker.
Right.
And so then he knocks on the door and she opens up and she's like, oh, what are you doing here? And then they go out to lunch and then all of a sudden before you know it,
But they hate each other for a little bit. Then they get back together in some big like scene.
Like all the cops end up showing up and
like,
somehow
they arrest her.
Yeah.
And they lock him both in a we should write scripts.
Yeah.
I don't know why we don't.
They lock them both in a jail cell till they work it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God,
no,
so
in real
sweet.
life, it ends with a restraining order.
Yeah, exactly. In real life, one of those people's either dead or arrested. You know.
But I saw the irony in that.
I have a hard time if a girl is sitting next to me and like is basically just very inviting, like, hey, we should go out. I still won't ask her out. This guy will show up at some girl's house that he just ticketed.
Yeah.
Hey there, I think I'm pretty fine myself. And I was wondering if maybe you and I could get together later and hopefully we can kiss.
On the flip side, maybe she was trying to get out of a ticket, batting her eyes, possibly making it seem like she was interested in him. Yeah. And then when she didn't get out of the ticket, she's like, damn it. You know what I mean? But then he's...
opportunity arose and she's like, restraining order.
But then he's thinking, I think there might have been something there. No, she was trying to get out of a ticket.
Police officers out there, let it be known that girls do not find you attractive.
They just want to get out of a ticket.
Yeah, they're just trying to get out of a ticket. So ticket them all.
But then, damn it, on the flip side, what if you do find a police officer attractive if you're a woman out there? Then now you've got this whole thing where they don't trust your signals.
I just ruined it for all of them.
You did.
Yeah.
Oh, love is so complicated, Kameran Ali.
Next time I get pulled over, I'm going to pull down my shirt a little bit.
Just a little chest hair.
Just kind of lay back and be like, what's the problem, officer? Ooh.
Oh.
This is going to be really hard to explain to my boss.
Oh.
No?
No.
Oh, all right. I wonder if I should leave.
Yeah, you probably should. Just walk careful on your way back.
Yeah, I hate these people.
Picking people off left and right around here.
Yeah.
Carelessness prevails.
I'm still upset about the window tint thing.
I got over it. You'll get over it,
I would like to invite that officer to be a guest on the show so we can chat about stupid laws like window tint.
Well, there's a ton of ridiculous laws. I just didn't think they enforced them.
That's what I'm saying. I want to see the ones they enforce.
Yeah, that's obviously one of them. Because do you know what? After I put that picture on Facebook, I must have had like 50 comments. And at least 20 of those people are like, yeah, I've been ticketed before for window tint.
Right? Stupid.
So it wasn't just me. So no, he was not interested in my hotness. He just wanted to.
He must have been blind, Stacy Sturm. Holla.
All right, have a good day, Kim.
All right, I'm going to leave now that your self-esteem is shot through the roof.
Yep.
All right, have a good day.
All right, have an awesome day.